Hello, and welcome to Old Toy, New Joy, the show where I share with you my previously enjoyed toys I purchased from online sources, thrift stores, and collector shows that once belonged to someone else. Well, today is a very special episode for me because I'm showing off a brand new toy I received from my wife as a Christmas gift. Yes, I'm a grown adult, and I still ask for toys for Christmas. Don't judge. This is a brand new Masters of the Universe Origins Castle Grayskull by Mattel, just released in the past year or so. And I know you're doing a double take because you're looking at this beautiful box and it looks like something from the early 80s. And of course, Castle Grayskull was a toy, a play set, made available by Mattel in the very early 1980s when Masters of the Universe was first aired as a hit show and the toy line came out. And I've mentioned before in my videos, which do feature my small assortment of Masters of the Universe characters, I was not a fan as a child, so I didn't ask for any Masters of the Universe. I had some friends who had them, and I knew some kids who had Castle Grayskull, and I would play with it a little bit when I visited, but wasn't really interested in having it myself. It's as an adult that I've grown to appreciate this toy line and want to start collecting them. And I would love to have an original Castle Grayskull, but to get one complete is several $100s, and to get one with the box and complete can be anywhere from between $500 and $1,000 easily. So it's not really in my budget. This is the next best thing because as far as I can tell, and we will take a much closer look, of course, once we get it out of the box, the Origins Castle Grayskull very closely resembles and is influenced by the original Castle Grayskull. There are a lot of similarities and some differences, but we'll start with this gorgeous box. The box is different from the original box. I have seen pictures of the box from the early 1980s, but it is just as cool, if not cooler. And it does hearken to that time and that type of artwork that made the Masters of the Universe line so popular with kids. They've done an absolute amazing job with the artwork on this box, and I will be keeping this box. And if anybody ever gets this toy, keep your box, because the box itself is collectible and a nice showpiece. It's gorgeous. So let's just start with the front here. So we see Skeletor and He-Man, of course, in all their glory. The Sorceress. We're going to get a Sorceress in the box. The Origins toy line Sorceress. I'm not a huge fan of the Origins toy line I mentioned before, but the Sorceress figure does look very good. I'll be playing with my original figures with this Castle Grayskull. Gorgeous shot of the castle, the drawbridge. Very futuristic here. Remember, they did have space vehicles on Eternia. And we see Beastman here, and Evil Lyn, and Man-at-Arms, and Teela. Sorry, no Evil Lyn. Did I make that up? Oh no, there she is over there on the left. Stratos. I don't have all these figures, I have some of them. Let's take a look at other sides of the box. So here's one side of the box. We see Battle Cat and Panther. Is that Saturn? I'm not even sure what planet that's supposed to be. Here's another side of the box. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names of these two guys here fighting. We got some winged dragon creatures here. Some more planets. And here's the top of the box. And they're showing us some of the features of the playset, some of the weapons systems, and key elements of the inside of Castle Grayskull with figures. Also showing you what figures are available for sale, of course, because it's a whole toy line they're trying to promote. And then here's the back of the box, and it shows you Again, figures in the toy line that they'd like you to purchase, naming them. And the outside of the Castle Grayskull diorama style playset. And we've got many faces: Tila, Orko, Battle Cat, He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Panther, the Sorceress, Skeletor, Evelyn, Beastman, Trapjaw, Merman, Zodiac, Scareglow. I'd love to get a Scareglow. And I'm thinking about maybe getting an Origins Scareglow. Even the Origins one is very cool looking. The original Scareglow can be quite expensive. He was a rare figure. Very collectible, highly sought after. There's the Land Shark vehicle. And this is nice. And then it shows you here, we'll get a close-up of what the inside of an opened up Castle Grayskull is going to look like to further entice you with all those weapons and pieces in place. Very much like the original. So I have a very special guest joining me today. Say hello, Jelly Bean.
Hello.
And Jelly Bean is going to open up the Masters of the Universe Origins Castle Grayskull box, and we're going to take a look and see what we get inside. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it, sister.
Looks so cool.
Okay, so this is so awesome. So there's your castle shell, and often with the original Castle Grayskull, people are just selling the shell because they've lost all the insides, and you can still spend $100 to $200 for a good shell. And if you can show us everything else you get.
Ooh. So first we got this girl. First we got her.
Okay, so that's the Sorceress.
And then next we got this like machine kind of. I don't really know what's inside.
There were computers in the show because it wasn't, even though it looked like they were from olden times, it's in the future, it's in space, so it's sci-fi, it's futuristic, it's also old-fashioned looking at the same time. I also see, do I see a door or something in there on the other side?
That looks like a boat or something. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. We'll open up the baggies. What else we got?
And then we got, I think this is a part of the door, and then we got this, a part of the machine. And then we got like a flag there.
And if we're uncertain, everything's on the box. It shows you what you get, and it looks like we may have some instructions too on assembly. All right, keep it moving.
And then next we got these pieces, the ladder, this, and the footstool.
Yeah, we put weapons on, there's like a weapons bench.
Next there's these tall things, almost like weapons.
Those are weapons.
And then this big piece.
So those are our platforms, our floors, our levels.
Yeah.
There's like a trap door there. And then I believe there's like an elevator lift that's going to go in that space on the one on the left.
Yeah. And then the last thing that is these ones.
So we have a throne. And there's like a laser turret. And then sort of like a crossbow tripod weapon. Okay, let's put them together. Alright, so here's some cool decals we're going to have to apply. And here's our instructions. So this will show us what we got to do to put it together, where everything goes. It's It's itemized. Can't mess it up. Thank you for helping me to assemble this Castle Grayskull jelly bean.
Welcome.
You don't want to play with it, do you?
Yes.
Okay. Let's play! Gotcha, sorceress. There's a bride.
Yes, old Grayskull will be mine.
Ah! And when you're ready to stop playing and you want to pack it up, you just get your figures out of there. Always remember to put away your toys, kids. On the ladder. Well, thank you so much for joining in today and allowing Jellybean and I to unbox, review, and share as we play with my new Masters of the Universe Origins Castle Grayskull by Mattel. If you liked the video, please like the video, and we will keep them coming. In the meantime, I encourage you to visit other episodes of Old Toy New Joy. You may see something that interests you. You may see something you like, such as He-Man, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Thundercats, Ninja Turtles, Buck Rogers, Hot Wheels, Smurfs, and much, much more. And as always, I welcome your comments and questions. Until next time, this is your Toy Whisperer signing off from Old Toy New Joy.